Right then, so welcome back onto this second stream for race 2 tonight at Snetterton, and the weather has turned. So this is what we've been seeing in the UK the last couple of days. It's a lot of nice drizzly rain, and we have got some wet racing now for you. So 35 minutes. We'll see how they do as they go around. Just having a look at the grid. That does look like Flying Throne once again took pole position. I can't actually see exactly who took everything though. I think that says El Prentice, doesn't it? P2, Blue Mosquito 3, Blue Flag 4, Lee Cole 5th, Ponish Town 6th, who we're on with, Bieber, Junkie Sport, Cablo, Zomla. Back then we've got Cripps and T. Smith. So interesting shout to start at the back there. Unless they just didn't get a quali lap in, that could also happen. But yeah, we've got some nice rain to test the guys with at this track when they were struggling enough in the dry with sliding around everywhere. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this develops for them. It's like wet conditions, conditions for wet tyres, for instance. Just a quick view from Discord is that starting at the back probably wasn't the best idea, says Cripps. And Lee Cole wishes he'd done some wet practice. Don't we all? But such is life. We have now got 35 minutes of wet weather driving to go. Let's just have a look at the forecast. The forecast actually still says overcast. I wonder if that'll refresh when we go back to the... So it doesn't look overcast. When the race actually starts, I wonder if the forecast will refresh. Because that is just basically saying sunny and cloudy, where clearly it's not. You can see it's very much raining. So the guys will try and get whatever feel they can. Sort of funky old zoom there. Guys will try and get what feel they can as they go around, see if they can work out where any of the puddles or anything might be. I would suggest probably staying off the inside curb at Bomb Hole. That's not going to be very pleasant in these conditions. From optimistically weaving around, try and get some kind of pressure in the tyres. Turn 1, of course, that should be interesting. Hopefully there'll be plenty of caution shown. We've got 12 drivers with us. Agostini. Sneaky left-handers. You have to stay off most of the curbs actually, they'll generally be slippy, and the this would be an interesting one to watch out for. On the outside of Oggies, where there isn't really much runoff anyway, wet grass is not what you want to be putting your outside tyres on. Similar again as they come out of Williams and onto the straight, everyone just having a little blast there. How's that doing that on the old top there? Weird. Pan around the car here. Under the bridge. This is the corner I would recommend not going too much on the inside of. That could be very treacherous indeed. Punish Down then moves up into position and he's in P6. We've got Blue Mosquito just in front of him. Well, we've got Blue Flag. Blue Mosquito's there to the right. He'll be starting in P3. Looking back, you can see Bieber and Junkie Sport. And we are about to go racing in the wet here in the southeast of England. Maybe it's the east if it's Norwich. I'll have a discussion about that later on. It's certainly south from where I am. Let's go on the helicam as the guys prepare to go racing for the second time tonight at Snetterton. 35 minutes of racing. We have gone green and off towards the first corner they go. Blue Mosquito's not gone anywhere, and that's going to cause an absolute chain reaction as they go back to turn 1. Frome going round with Prentice getting close. Everyone seems to be through so far. At the minute, Ponish Town goes wide, Junkie Sport goes wide. There's a couple of cars off. Bieber, I think, had a wobble. Cablo comes in, and there's someone else going wide around there, long way around the outside. 3 wide is never a good thing to do. Who's that that's shooting through? Is that Cripps? He's on absolute fire, just driven past everyone as these guys are crashing and tripping over each other. 5 cars there, that's not what you want in these conditions. It was Bieber went round at the start there. So Frome kept his lead, and it's got very, very close as that's Ponish Town and T. Smith running a bit wide. Cablo just going out onto the grass. Everyone just trying to find where the grip is. Apart from T. Smith, who just seemed to know. Junkie Sport runs wide. Cablo runs wide. Smith runs wide. Cablo with a huge bomb, and he's hit Zomler. Oh no, that's gone all sorts of wrong. He's completely missed the break point. He's waiting up then for Zomler, and that's a shame. So Frome leads Prentice, Blue Flag, Blue Mosquito, Cripps, who started at the back and is already up to 5th and pushing on. Incredible start from Cripps. Junkie Sport, Lee Cole, Ponish down, everyone else making their way through. That's Smith just running wide again. Ponish also doing the same. This is going to be a tricky corner in this weather. Cripps just drives up the inside of Blue Mosquito, just seems to have everything ticking at the minute. Just Cripps, he's absolutely flying. A little bit of curb and through they come from lap 1, and there was a bit of chaos. Junkie Sport runs out wide again. Smith and Ponish Town, nose to tail, just putting the squeeze on, no room there. Let's just keep an eye on what happens as they go into turn 1 though. Respect everyone's break points. Smith goes wide. Pony's going to have a look up the inside then into Montreal hairpin. Or is he? Oh no, he's a big crash and into the wall they both go. And over goes the brake marker. Oh, not sure what's happened there. So Frome leads, Prentice, Blue Flag, Cripps, then Mosquito. Junkie Sport's got Lee Cole right behind him. And Lee Cole really sends one in there, and they're going to go side by side through Agostini. Little contact. Watch out on the outside there, and they're going to go to the left-hander here, and surely Junkie Sport's going to have to yield. Oh, I think he did, but he just gave Lee Cole a little tap. And round goes Lee Cole. Oh, someone's Pony just absolutely smashed the cones on the inside, and then T. Smith gives him a nudge as well, and he's just dragged them off the track. Those cones are off on a journey. See you later. Oh, where are they going? Where are those cones going? I need to go on board with Cablo, see if we can spot what happened. You stay there, they did. They went on a journey. That was Bilbo Baggins. Blue Flags drop back. Let's see what happened there. A little spin. Blue Mosquito runs a bit wide. Bieber's gone off the track again. Where else are close? You've got Lee Cole and T. Smith's off the track. Oh no, and he's just been smashed into by Zomler. And these conditions are catching a lot of guys out. Cablo's coming through that section now, and he's got to be wary then of the 2 very slow cars just in front of him, and that's going to be a very damaged T. Smith as well. So a lot of action. Oh, Cablo just getting caught out by Smith. Goes around the outside, makes it stick. And oh gosh, there's a lot to catch up on there then. So let's go on the replay. And oh, well, that was early on. Oh, we are actually all the way back at turn 1 here, aren't we? Yeah, so nudges there. So that was Ponish Town getting spun off a bit by Lee Cole. And we had a load of cars going side by side. But let's just zoom forward to what happened with Blue Flag. As he had Cripps coming up behind him. Yeah, there's a little wobble there. No, not that bit. Oh, there it is. And he just can't get it stopped as he goes into Hamilton. That one, is it? No, Oggies. Yeah, and then they come out and onto the straight. And then further up we had T. Smith. Just say, I'm assuming he's just got. Oh, he has. He's got that one a lot wrong. Big slide, and then it's as he comes back on the track, and there's nothing Zomla can do. That's so harsh. Oh, so where are we now? As we try and take stock of this race. We have got 29 minutes to go. Flying Frome leads from El Prentice. See, Cripps third. Blue Mosquito and Blue Flag are having a battle for 4th and 5th. Junkie Sports 6th. Ponish Town is 7th. Lee Cole, Cablo and Zomla. And we have lost someone from this race. Bieber. Obviously deciding that the wet weather isn't for him, and T. Smith has got his damage repaired and will be coming out a lap down. Oh, we got a good side-by-side battle between Blue Flag and Blue Mosquito down the main straight up to turn 1. Blue Mosquito runs a bit wide out there. That's going to be slick. At the back, Cablo and Lee Cole are getting close to each other as well. Ah, that was the one I missed out from the start. There was Cablo's huge dive bomb. Oh well, I forgot that one. To watch on the replay, I imagine that moment's probably gone now. Let's just, you never know. Might be optimistic, let's just see. Yeah, so he's gone wide there, and yeah, okay, that's fine. Always worth checking these things. Cripps has moved up onto the back of El Prentice. Ooh, that's close. They go through Hamilton, Prentice. Oh, contact them from Cripps. Cripps onto the grass. And through Williams they go. He's so close behind the back of him. Well, they are going to have a drag down to Nelson. That's Blue Flag, and Blue Mosquito has then got Junkies. No, he hasn't. That's T. Smith right behind him, isn't it? This could get racy as through come Prentice and Cripps going to have a look around the outside of Nelson. Nothing going there. And then another drag to the next turn. Can he find? It's actually not too bad in that corner. I thought there'd be worse than that. Can Cripps find the line round Coram? Through they come. Seems okay so far. On the brakes. Get the power down. Prentice goes wide. And Cripps is going to take that one. Cablo and Lee Cole getting very close to each other. That looks tight, but both of them are still pointing the right way, so that's great to see. So now Cripps is going to try and chase down Flying Frome. See if perhaps the wet weather will stop Frome's victory run. It's been 5 in a row so far. Cablo and Lee Cole getting racy. And there we go. So let's go on board then with C. Cripps, at least for now, as he sets about trying to chase down Flying Frome. Let's just have a look, make sure we don't miss any action further back. But yeah, there's 3 cars. It's Blue Mosquito, T. Smith, and Blue Flag. Yep. But like I said, Blue Mosquito and Blue Flag the wrong way around an awful lot tonight. This is turning into Murray Walker, not being able to recognise any cars. Here's the blast onto the back straight. Weather says it's just going to ease off a little bit in 15 minutes. So again, keep an eye on the way the track evolves. Cripps is like he's liking this so far. There's a lot of action at the back between Cablo and Lee Cole. And there's contact at the back between Cablo and Lee Cole. And watch out for Zomler coming up on this. Here he comes, and Cablo's waited up very sportingly for Lee. Further up, you've got Blue Mosquito on the back of Blue Flag. But Blue Flag just struggling to get that car in. Blue Mosquito brings it round to the left. Blue Flag takes a lot of curb. Between Cablo and they're not going for it this time. Cripps is right up with Frome. Oh, Blue Flag's slow wide. Blue Mosquito's going to have a little run, is he, into Montreal? Flag looking defensive. That's going to be a big move if he tries it from there, and he doesn't. On this Cablo and Lee Cole. No, it's Lee Cole, in fact, and Zomler this time. Cablo's just dropped back. There's action through the field now. What's going on with the leaders? Frome looks like he just struggles to get out of Agostini. Does he have enough defence then? Gender of Hamilton then towards Oggies. On the brakes, get the car turned in. Cripps is certainly looking the faster man. He started at the back, remember. He's absolutely charged. I feel he was 5th before, I think the back straight. I think he was 5th on the first lap. After about a minute, it was a fantastic start. We've lost another car. Not sure which one that was. I think it was T. Smith. The left and then the right. Frome pretty aggressive that time. A bit wider through bomb hole than Cripps did, and then they're going to come round the last two corners. Big long right-hander. This is going to be treacherous. As Frome runs out a bit wide, switches back in, hits the brakes, and then round to the left we go. Cripps getting very, very close. Frome catches the curve, so does Cripps a bit. They're going to have a drag towards turn 1. We'll go on the helicam and see what's happening. And Cripps is practically pushing Frome along. Around the outside, Cripps just showed the outside a bit by Frome, but nothing too dirty. Good to see, and looks like Blue Mosquito and Blue Flag are having a... Oh, Blue Mosquito's off the track! And Frome's gone wide, and Cripps has gone up the inside. There's too much action going on. And Frome goes off! Frome really goes off, he's in the wall! Flying Frome, and that streak of 5 victories is coming to an end. Well, the streak of 5 victories is coming to an end. There is no 6th victory for him. From there, I don't imagine. Zomler is in the pits, presumably to fix some damage from that big crash he had with Smith. There's Ponish Town then coming up behind Frome, so a lot of action to have a look at in a bit. We've also got Cablo and Lee Cole still going at it. Around the hairpin they go. So Frome just pushing a bit too much to try and keep up with Cripps. See what kind of damage he has. Ponish Town is right behind him. Might well have affected his top speed. He took a big bump on the bonnet there. Ponish Town comes absolutely charging in on the brakes, and he's right behind Frome. Wow. Frome's car must be struggling there because Ponish came charging in from almost nowhere. Ponish onto the grass. Campbell and Lee Cole are really going at it as well. Frome's probably just going to have to live with this one. He's got damage, but not all he can do. It's probably not worth repairing it given the time it takes. Oh, Frome's he's so much slower at the minute. Almost catches Ponish Town out. There we go, this is where Frome made that mistake. Every time I look, Cablo and Lee Cole's cars are, well, like that, frankly. Ponish Town just runs it a little wide. We might just have a chance to catch with what happened with, that's what, Blue Mosquito first, wasn't it? Oh, that's what happened to Blue Mosquito. He had a good run, just got caught out by a blue flag and they had to back out of it. And that caused a big slide from Blue Mosquito. And then as they came out of turn 1 into Montreal hairpin, Frome just got a little slide on, just ran a little wide, I think. Oops, that's what I was going for. And then I think he just gets caught out by Cripps' pace, does he? And then that's what causes him just to. Hopefully, I've not missed any action that's live, because of course Ponish was putting a lot of pressure on Frome. Let's just have a look from here and see if we can. Oh, he's either missed his brake place. Yeah, he just missed that by a long way. Then a big impact in the wall from Frome. In fact, I have missed some action because Frome is way at the back now. So apologies for that one. His car is looking very beaten up indeed. And I can't watch that one on the replay, but he's been off again. Frome is down in 7th, and this time he may have to get that repaired. That's a shame. So the man who was on pole, and he will be pulling in the pits, you imagine? Yep, there he goes. So where are we now in terms of the race? We've got 18 minutes to go. We're nearly, or just over halfway now. Cripps leads Prentice. Cripps, of course, started at the back. Blue flag in 3rd, Junkie Sport 4th, Ponish Town 5th. Ponish Town 5th. I wonder if something happened between Ponish and Frome then, because Junkie Sport wasn't ahead of them before. Blue Mosquito in 6th, Lee Cole 7th. Getting that repair, but Cablo will move up then into 8th. And Zomlo, who was getting repairs done, in 10th. So, not really too much going on now on track. Unfortunately, everyone's sort of spread out a bit. We'll go and watch, see if Ponish Town can follow us in a bit on Junkie Sports. They're the two closest on track at the minute. And through the final couple of turns, he got there from, oh no. Stop and go 30 seconds for race control. It must have taken the speed limiter off a bit too soon. Close up a bit on Junkie Sport that last lap. Frome's going to be kicking himself. as he's coming up to be lapped then by Cripps. In fact, he will of course be lapped because he's got that stop-go penalty to serve at some point in the next 3 laps. Only just closing that gap into Junkie. Oh, not now, he's not. Bonus goes very, very deep into Hamilton. Pardon the expression, I'll try and say that differently next time. What lap times did I do? Excuse me. Go on there. 2 minutes 6. Bravely, oh, I was going to say bravely up on the curb because that's going to send him off. Will throw me. Yes, he will be coming in the pits to serve that speeding penalty. It's going to hurt. Go above with Cripps then, just see what a lap from the leader looks like. A bit wide. Minutes, yeah, it's not getting too much drier, it's a little drier, but nothing excessive. Is that Zobler unlapping himself on Rome? It is, yeah, so Rome is going to be dead last. And probably fairly frustrated with the way that second race has gone. He won the first race, I'm sure his championship lead will be fine. Stop go is cleared, and let's see if he can avoid getting one as he comes out of the pits the second time. Yeah, we're just going to have to rather fill in then, I think, for the next few laps. Because we're not really anything closing up Polish Town and was closing in on Junkie Sport, but just doesn't quite seem to have the consistency needed to close that gap just yet. But if he finds a couple of laps, I'm sure we'll see him move in. Judging by the way Cripps is going around here, consistency is not easy. It's the easiest track to be consistent on, and the conditions are so sketchy through there. He just does not look confident at all, even for the man leading. Looks very, very hard work. He's just coming across the sector turn now, as he is on the same lap as Zobler. It's good for him. Go back on with Bonage as he's slowly eking a bit closer to Junkie. Oh, I am putting the mockers on him. Bonage goes round after I've just said what a good charge he was having. Slowly getting closer, and round he goes. That's the trickiness of these conditions, and it's caught a lot of drivers out tonight. You can see the rain pouring down. Let's go and, as I said before, we hadn't really seen much of El Prentice, so let's go on with L Prentice. Go on the nose. Just see how he's enjoying the conditions out there. They don't look easy. I just feel the back end of the car sliding, desperate to go round. That's just a horrible braking zone, that last corner. It's not the easiest in the drive, but trying to brake whilst turning in the wet, that's not easy. I'm surprised you haven't seen more guys going around through there. Perhaps they're being super cautious. It just looks so tricky. Turn 1 just has a little wobble on. Aaron versus T. Smith in a fist fight. That's a fine question. Which fists? Left or right? Or they get to use both of them? That's always important stuff. R51 has got car 851 very near us. That's Junkie Sports. Really caught up to Blue Flag recently, so Blue Flag had an issue just then that we didn't see. A bit wide again. The all on-board shot of Junkie Sport as he pressures to try and get a podium that he did get last week. I think he richly deserved one. Just fell out of it, so see how enough wet weather pace tonight to overtake Blue Flag and get that podium. Let's see what he can do. They can only use their non-dominant hands. Well, in that case, it'll be a draw because no one will land a decent blow. It'll be handbags at dawn. Approaches to this one. Let's see what Junkie Sport just looks like. He's trying to get the car round and then straighten the braking zone out early on. It's probably the way to do it. Take a wider line and turn it in tight at the end. Ponytail looks like he's had a little struggle there. Too away from the flag just yet. Try and see where. For now, it's good to risk these things. Just see if we can spot where Blue Flag lost all that time last lap. Oh, there it is. So he's just gone way too deep into the hairpin, and that's not going to help. 6 minutes. Where's the leader? He's going down the back straight now, so that's probably 3 laps left then. At the end of this one. Track will be, well, whether the track started out, the weather is, it's certainly raining less in the next few minutes. You can see on the forecast at the top of the screen, but whether that's enough to materially affect the grip and so on, hard to say. But Cripps then will, barring some kind of crazy disaster, which could happen, it's tricky out there, seems like he'll be fairly set to break, he'll be the man that breaks Frome's run of wins. I'm sure El Prentice will be more than happy to mop up. She's Junkie Sport gets the back end out a lot there. So Junkie Spot goes a little tighter here, runs it a little wider, and then looks like he's trying to straighten that up a bit more and then into the left. They're really having to wait to get on the power. It seems to be taking an age to get the car round. Frome closing in, I think, on Zomler. Might have a battle in a couple of laps. How much of a dive does Junkie have in him to try and take on Blue Flag? Yeah, the gap between Zomler and Frome is down to 4 seconds, so they'll probably get fairly close. If not this lap, the next lap. Whoa. These wet conditions have really drawn the cars out. Cripps looked fairly, almost looked favourite from the start, really. That's the first lap. Go back and watch that one. He was up into 5th from starting from the back straight away, and then was just driving past people really for fun. He's really enjoying these conditions. El Prentice he's had a good second race. Yeah, that gap between Frome and Zomler, 2.8 now, so it seems to be coming down about a second per sector. Cripps crosses the line to start his penultimate lap. And car 94 is Lee Coles off. So he'll probably run a bit wide. Let's go and watch. Always a funky one when it does that. Just fire through, excuse the skipping through. Let's just watch what happened to Lee. So into the left-hander, probably just gets a bit of a slide on, yeah, runs it out on the grass, whip it round and then back that way, yeah. And then a lovely pirouette to try and get it straightened up, so nice stuff. There we got Zomler and Frome getting close to each other. Junkie just out of reach, I think. At least at the minute. Wearing Blue Flag driving off the track kindly for him again. In fact, Zomler has either let Frome past or run wide, so let's just go and have a look at what happened there. Not too much else, so we'll just see what happened as they got into the start of lap 15. Zomler just catches the... Oh, he did, he got a big wobble on. Yeah, and Frome got past. So what was potentially building to a battle did not. As there's Cripps, yes, he's on the final lap. Leader on the final lap? No, he's not. That's just lying to me. He'll be on the final lap after this one. Yeah, anyway, so that's that one. Blue Flag still leads Junkie by about a second. And that's just going to be, I think, just teasing Junkie Sport there. We can't quite get close enough to have a move, try and get that podium. Unless Blue Flag repeats the issue that he had a couple laps ago, I'm sure he'll be a little bit more cautious. Oh, Junkie isn't being, he's really left that one in on the brakes, gone super late. trusting the car there to stop. Come round Palmer. Does he really send one again? How late dare he brake? I suppose you might as well, just as long as you don't go too much. But he's got a fairly good gap back to Ponage Town, so it doesn't hurt to try and see where the limits are, as long as you can control it. If you go a bit too far, he gets a little wobble on the curb on the outside there. He's certainly going for it. Cripps is all the way up at Nelson at the minute, about to come through the bomb hole. Oh, speaking of Ponage, he's had a little moment, and Blue Mosquito is catching up to him. Not sure how brave Junkie's going to be here. Oh, he's been very brave. He's now right up behind Blue Flag, rather. I told you I've been messing their names up all night. Oh, it's going to be close, but Cripps is going to come across the line to win the first race this season that Flying Frome hasn't won. El Prentice is going to cross the line in second, but we're going to just focus on this battle for the last podium place. But I think Blue Flag's just going to take it. He is. Barring some kind of disaster of fuel, but I think Blue Flag's got that one he has. Let's just go with that one and watch what's going on with Ponage Town and Blue Mosquito. And they are going to have a drag to the line. It's going to be close. What's Ponage going to do? They cover the inside. It's going to be close. They're going to be side by side, but Ponage is going to take 5th place. Blue Mosquito takes 6th. Flying Frome will be crossing the line next. And the streak is over. It has to come to an end at some point. P9 for Frome. Zomlo goes in the pits to finish off. Cablo has got a lot of this lap left to go before we get to the end. Lee Cole will be finishing in 7th. And we'll go on board to watch Cablo finish off the evening's racing. As the rain is just about to stop here in Snetterton. Round the final corner comes Cablo. Brakes one last time into the left and then power down through these wet and dreary fireworks that will be on. Oh, it just looks like he gives that a little wobble. He'll give it the old throw across the line. Nope, he doesn't, and Cablo finishes in 8th. So, race 2, we have a new winner this season. C. Cripps then takes the win from El Prentice. Blue Flag. Junkie Sport not quite able to get close enough, 4/10 in the end to that elusive podium. Ponage Town, Blue Mosquito had a drag race to the line. Lee Cole, Cablo, Flying Frome and Zomler were your finishers. T. Smith and Feeber Bieber started off but struggled later on. Next week we are at, I did check this before, Alton Park I would expect, and I think it's going to be Silverstone to finish off the season. And no, we've had Alton Park. It's Brands Hatch next week. So we'll see what happens then. We've got Brands Hatch and Silverstone for the last 2 weeks of this series. So until then, of course, everyone, as ever, stay safe, have a good week, and we'll see you next Monday for racing at Brands Hatch. So everyone, good night.